Hey guys, ComSciGirl523 here, and we're back today with another tutorial. First things first, as always, quick updates on things. I am back in school. That means that videos, as you noticed, do not come out as often, and I'm not able to really live stream because I have classwork to work on. That being said, I am still working on the next map. It's slowly coming along. I'm in the process of programming it. I'm approximately halfway done-ish once I get this last little bit of code in for one of the puzzles I'm putting into the map. It's taking me a little bit longer due to the fact that there is something very different about this map from my previous maps. So hopefully it'll turn out great, but I am working on it. I'll try to keep you guys posted as to how far I've gotten with it. I do want to keep working on it and get it out to you guys as soon as possible. That all being said, I guess we'll start the tutorial. So, this tutorial is about pathfinding. So, I've been asked quite a few times, how exactly do I make my villagers move around and like walk around the world when they have no AI? So, to do this, there are two ways, and I'm going to show you both of them. So, the best way to do this is to actually demonstrate while I'm explaining the code. So, up here is the first version. The first version of this is basically you take down coordinates and you teleport the villager based upon the coordinates. So, here I'll show you the code, 1 second. This is the code I'm talking about. So we're going to go with the simple one first. So this is the simplest way to actually do this. So basically you test for a villager at a certain coordinate, you switch over to the next set of code, and you make the villager face the direction you want him to go. And then you have a teleport of relative coordinates going in the direction you want. So, for example, if I want the villager to walk forward and then turn, that'd be left, then walk forward again, turn left, walk forward again, turn left, basically in a box. This is the code you will need. So basically you have the direction he wants to go plus the next teleport area. So this is going to have him move in that direction by 0.1 every single tick that this is executing. And then you're testing to see when he reaches a block over here. And then that's when he'll turn, and he'll switch to the next code, which will allow him to walk this way. So to demonstrate, let me grab a piece of redstone, break that, and there we go. And off our villager is running. Now keep in mind when you are doing any of these pathfinding things, you're going to have the issue where the villager is going to turn slightly before you want him to. So keep that in mind. Also, you notice he's not going to face exactly the direction because he's walking and turning at the same time. So sometimes the visual does not work right and he does not turn all the way when he's walking. So he's just going around in a nice little box. Alrighty, let me turn this off and reset him. So that's the simplest way to do this. Now, that's fine if you're trying to, let's readjust him. That's fine if you're trying to go like just in a straight line or maybe one straight line and a turn. But if you want to do something a little more complex like that box, you notice how that's a lot of code just to go in a box. You actually can make this a generalized thing using the execute command. So I'm just going to play it using this one command block and watch. Much sharper turns. And he's doing the same exact thing, however, this code is no longer running. How am I doing this? Well, let me stop him real quick, and I'll reset him. How I'm doing this is pathfinding. So essentially what I have is, I have a path predefined that I want this villager to take. So here I have the wool, using the wool to make a path. And here I have my general piece of code, a lot less code than I have up there. So basically, that command block just filled in the redstone for this. Basically, I have an execute command here. I'll pull it up in my notepad. These are all the execute commands. So basically, I have having the villager itself detect what color wool is below it. So you have to do -2 because it counts the block right below it as -1. Because where it's standing is where the feed is actually at 0. So you have to detect what the block is below it. I use wool usually. Sometimes I'll use clay depending on how many different directions I need the villager to go. and then you teleport them relative to that location, same as the other one. Except with this one, you could have all of them running at the same time, and it'll just change based upon where the villager is standing. So if he needs to make more than one right turn or more than one left turn, you can always have it set to just run this general piece of code over and over and over again. Now, that's fine if you want to do the same thing as the last one, but you can also do a little bit more interesting things. Instead of writing down coordinates to make the villager go up and down things, you actually can have it so that you have a command to do it. So here, let me go back down. I don't know why I flew up. If you go back down here, you have these two right here. This is going to make the villager step up and step down. So let me actually show you. Before we do that, I will show you the villager, because he's not affected by gravity, walking the path I made. Whoops. And then I will adjust the path, because when you do up and down, you have to adjust it so that the wool is at the right level for it to detect where you want to go. So I'm going to run this one again, path on, and you can see I'm following the path. Again, it's slightly off because it does take from the center of the block, and once you're within the radius of the block, it does take it as the command needs to be executed. But as you see, it just keeps going in general. So now I will stop that, and I will adjust the path real quick. I need to reset him. There we go. Let me adjust the path real quick. So I'm going to make it so that this villager, when he comes to the orange, he's going to jump up, and then when he gets to here, he's going to go back down. So I'll leave the path open for now, and I'm going to start it. Oops, I forgot to put one white block because of where I have the thing. This does take a lot of trial and error, but once you get them moving, pretty good to go. So as you can see, he now can go up and down and in the square as well. So basically you could have something where, you notice he jumps up pretty quickly. You would have that to make it look like he's going up the stairs. And like that. And then if I fill all this in, because it's still just detecting relative to where he's standing, I can cover up the path. And I can make it look like he's going up the stairs. Now you can always adjust this so he's going up for a longer period of time, so it's not so instant. It makes it actually look like he's walking up slowly. You can always adjust how far he's moving each tick to make him walk slower or faster. And yeah, so that's basically how you do pathfinding. That's all I really had for this tutorial. The tutorials now will probably be shorter than usual because I'm getting to the point where I've gone over a lot of the basics and now I'm going into specifics that people want to know. So if there's anything else you would like me to explain to you guys, please let me know in the comments. I know I still have a few more things that people had sent me that they wanted to learn how to do. But if there's anything else, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will leave the code in the comments because, again, you can't put them in the description. There's limits on certain brackets and stuff, and because of all the brackets in Minecraft, you can't. Anyway, well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will keep you guys posted on what's going on with my map and everything. So, see you guys later. Bye.